I gotta kick off my slippers. I'm so distracted. Gotta kick off my slippers. My feet were cold. We're gonna start standing, gang. We're gonna start standing. We're gonna put those heels together and we're gonna take a nice breath in, reach out nice and wide. Take that breath in. Good. And exhale, pull it down. Good. Drive into those feet. That's it. There you go. Wrap those glutes back. Good. And pull it down. That's it. Start feeling where you are in space. Good. Good. And see how much space you can take up, right? From those feet to the top of your head. That's it. From the tips of your fingers out from your center. Good. And one more breath. Reach it out. Nice and big. Good. Good. Let's take those arms out one more time. Hold them up. Good. Just feel energy coming out through your hand, out through the middle of your fingers on both sides of you. How far can you reach that out? Thumbs back. Good. And then bring those elbows in. Good. And press it back out. Good. And bring it back in. Good. Two more. Push it out. Push it out. Good. And back in. And one more. Push it out. Push, push, push. All right, now hold that. Hold that. This is not how we push out. This is not how we push out, right? Feel your length, gang. Feel your length. Foot to top of your head, center, out to those hands. Extend, extend, extend. Good. All right, and then bring that all the way in. Good. From here, we're just going to rock those feet forward and back. So let yourself come toes to heels. Just finding the feet, letting them wake up a little bit more. And as they do, can you keep that length from your feet to the top of your head? So instead of collapsing into that, find your energy, right? Celebrate that length. Good. Good. All right. One more. Now let your weight stay on your back. Stay on the back of your heels. Wrap those heels back, wrap those hips back, and then imagine driving your heels into the ground. Now we don't drive the heels from the knees, right? We drive them from the ankle to the heel. Feel how that lets you lift up through your belly. Beautiful. Inhale, take those arms up to your ears. Keep that drive into your heels while you scoop the belly in and bow forward. Good. Inhale all the way back up. Good. Exhale. Good. Inhale back up. You got it. Good. Exhale. Good. That's it. So as we do this little bow, I want you to picture your back. Was that you, Mary? In that jacket? That was fun. Who is that? Good, right? Picture your butt and your back on a wall. So when you bow forward, you keep your back sliding up the wall. You keep your butt against that wall. We don't push only the butt to the wall. We bring that whole front to back side of you to that wall. Yeah, Melissa. Good. Good. Yeah. Let me see two more. Just trying to get that sense of where you're bending from. Good. Yes, Sheila, that's it. Open up to the sky before you start again. Yeah, good. We want to undo that spine. Good. Good. Then let's take that into our full roll down. So inhale, exhale. Start the same way. Imagine that your back is on the wall. You're going to peel it off that wall, one vertebrae at a time, scooping the belly up and in. So you keep trying to push front to back. Good. Maybe your first one isn't so big. That's okay. You press into those feet, stack your spine up against that imaginary wall behind you. Again, point at it the whole way. Inhale, exhale. Wrap that belly up and in. Are you okay, Nara? Good. That's it. That's it. Yep. Keep pulling up to the back, up to the back. Good. Good. Now one more. We're going to hold that C curve. We're going to hold it. So big, giant C curve toward the ceiling as we come into that roll down. Feel free to put hands on your legs if you feel like you need support. But you should feel that pubic bone lifted into the small of your back. Yeah, good. You're just going to take those arms, lift them up a little higher, let them float down toward your knees. And exhale, let them lift a little higher. Pull the belly up and in, lift down towards your knees. So this is like playing with the reformer bar. If you were standing on it doing elephant, or doing work on the Cadillac, or Pilates stick if you've been to Pilates stick class. Good. One more time. Remember, you're keeping that supported C curve. Abs are lifting up the whole time. Good. Then drive into those feet again. Push, push, push into the ground. Feel your abs lift you all the way back up. Dun, dun, dun. Good. Now extend your chest to the sky. Go the other way. Lift that sternum up. Pull your ribs back in. Inhale. Lift that sternum up. Pull the ribs back in, right? So the sternum slides up toward the sky. And then we bring the front ribs to the back ribs again. Good. Up to the sky. That's it. Front ribs to back ribs. Yes. Look at that nice length you guys are getting. Yeah. Keep your hips still in space, right? Keep your hips still in space. That's it. Good, Judith. Really pull from right here. Good. Same thing, Lisa. Make sure it's this driving in the ribs and through your body that brings you back to upright. Good. All right. Feel very good? Yes? Feeling mobile? Okay. So let's come all the way down to the mat. My mat's kind of in a weird place here. Hang on. You guys are going to roll down till you can walk out to a plank. Can you see my mat? Can you see that? Where I am? Okay. All right. So we're coming down. We're walking out to plank. You're welcome to drop to your knees if you prefer. Once you're in your plank, you're going to find those shoulder blades and you're going to protract, pushing your shoulder blades forward around the sides of your ribs and then retract. Try to find the bottom tips of your shoulder blades and pull them together. Protract and retract. We're going to try to let gravity help us get a little more motion into that shoulder blade. Yeah, a little more motion into that shoulder blade. Good. And again, remember, you are welcome to come down to your knees if you prefer. Remember to find those fingertips to help you out. Good. Check where your elbows are pointing. If they're pointing out to the sides, you're going to feel that more in your neck. If they're pointing back toward your body, like toward your feet, you'll feel that more around the sides of you. Yeah? Good. All right. Find a place in the middle. Find a place in the middle. So not all the way out, not all the way together, somewhere in the middle. And that's your neutral. We're going to scoop the belly in. It's so small. Pubic bone, belly button, ribs. And then little release. Scoop the belly in. So small. Right? Tiny and intense. Looks like this on your knees. Pubic bone, belly button, ribs. Release. Are you still in your neutral in the shoulders? Pubic bone, belly button, ribs. That's it. Yes, you can. Pubic bone, belly button, ribs. See how tiny, tiny, tiny. Good. And one more. Pubic bone, belly button, ribs. Good. Good. Check your shoulders. Good. Then sit back, take a little child's pose. That was a long time to be in plank. Good. And then we can come up and walk those knees forward and have a seat. How are we doing? All good? Okay, good. All right. Feet on floor, heels down, pinky edge, big toe. Good. Scoop back into your C curve. Da-da-da. Good. And up. So you have a couple choices here. We should be pretty warmed up through our abdominals. So if you already feel like you're ready to let go, go right ahead. If you want to explore some more of that feeling of the motion in your shoulder blades, you can keep holding on. Let yourself protract and then retract again. And as you pull yourself up, let those elbows tuck in close, right? So your choice how you want to approach this moment. Yeah, what is it you feel like you want more of or need more of? That's it. Good. Yeah, good. Give me one more. All right, opening into your oblique. Remember, if you want to keep a hand on, you certainly can. Same thing though, tuck the elbow in as you pull up, right? So I'm going to show you this side first so you can see. Here it's out to the side. As I pull up, I'm tucking that in close to the body, just to encourage that shoulder blade to stay low. Yeah. Otherwise, you can have no hands if you want. Good. That's it. Good. Open up across those collarbones, Melissa. This is a beautiful space you have now. Let it free itself from the old. It's new and amazing. Yes. Yeah, that's right. Look at you. You and your cute new bod. Good. That's it. Good. And then let's go the other way. Yeah. Good. That's right. Remember, anytime, if you want to, you can put those hands back, help you reset. Good. That's it. Open up, you guys. Open up across your heart. Yeah. So Mary in the back. Watch that you're not just curling under. I want you to open out. So hold on here, but open across this chest space. That makes sense. Yeah. So holding on here, but opening up through here. Yeah. Reach out. Yeah. Good. Good. Nice. All right. Let's extend those legs out. We'll press those heels down to the ground. Feel the sits bones kind of come down and under and in. And then we're going to roll back in a C curve. Good. And then come back up. Good. And yeah, roll back. Good. And then come back up. All right, we're going to hold the next one back in that C curve just so we can fine tune a little bit. We're in the C curve, and I'm going to show you some of the C curves I see, which is not really a C curve. It's the opposite C curve, right? We want to be this shape instead of that shape. Yeah? So holding that, see if you can pull your heels down to the ground. Feel how that should drop your pubic bone flesh in a little bit, right? Tuck your belly button in, tuck your ribs in, right? They're trying to reach for the ground. Yes, good. Practice hands totally allowed. Good. And then take a breath, exhale, curl all the way back down. Hope that makes sense. Yeah? Oops, I'm off screen again. So on the mat, with the legs long, let's just try a C curve into the mat. Pubic bone, belly button, rib. Inhale, release it. Pubic bone, belly button, rib. And release. Good. 2 more. Good. And 1 more. Good. All right. Now do that again for me, but keep your collarbones open. Keep the top of your arm bones open. So I'm going to actually use these practice hands to remind me, keep these shoulders down. So pubic bone, belly button, rib. In that moment, hold it for another breath. See if you can keep those collarbones open. And then release. Exhale again. Pubic bone, belly button, rib. Keep the collarbones open. Feel yourself have to connect to the shoulder blades. And then release. Good. 1 more time. Love it. Love what you guys are doing. Good. Good. All right. Arms float up to the ceiling. Knees bend, feet flat on the floor. Good. We inhale, exhale up into bow. Good. Inhale, take the arms to your ears. Stay up in that bow. Exhale, the hands come forward. You're welcome to grab on. Give yourself a little extra boost. And then come back down. So inhale and exhale, lift. Good. Inhale, arms to your ears. Good. Exhale, hands forward. And again, you're welcome to have a boost before you come back down. Good. Inhale, exhale up. Good. Hold it while the arms come to your ears. That's it. Good. Arms forward, little boost. Good. Good. And last time, inhale, exhale, lift. Good. Little boost if you want it. Good. And then gently all the way back down. Good. Feeling okay? Let's exhale up into our bow. Bring your right leg into tabletop. Or I guess this would be your left leg, sorry. Whichever one you want. Good. Because we're just going to hold that and we're going to switch. So I want you to practice that C curve, right? Just engaging, not by flexing your hip under, right? Can you see how my tail came up off the ground? Instead, by pulling the flesh. So notice the difference in what happens at the hip. Here's me just getting there by forcing in through the hip flexor, right? Here's me getting there by creating muscle work through the abs. Yeah. That's it. Good. You got it. Hands can be behind the head or reaching forward, either one. Good. Good. Last one on each side. Nice. You got it. Good. Both legs up and tabletop. Pull those knees into the chest for a little moment. And we're ready for the 100. Yes, we are. So we're coming up in about, it's Friday. We can't wait to do the 100 on Fridays. Yes. So if you want to feel grounded, feel free to put those feet down. Feet can be up in tabletop, level 2s, level 3s up to the sky, or on the diagonal. Yeah. We're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4. That's it. Good. Good. Yes, I saw that, Lisa. So those of you in tabletop, Lisa caught it on her own. Her knees were folded in over her belly. She got them back right over the hip socket. Yes. Good. Nara, see if your quads will help pull up the kneecaps. Same thing, Mary in the back. See if you can straighten those legs out. Great legs, Catherine. Look how straight they are today. Good. Yes. Good. That's it, team. Nice. Sheila, squeeze the backs of those heels together for me. Are they? Pull those heels. Yes, that's right. Now lengthen up from the back of your hip. You got it. Good. Eloise, I know that you can lower those legs just a hair. Just, yes. Good. 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 And last set of breaths. Very nice. Go ahead and pull those knees into the chest and release your back into the mat. Good job, gang. So let's extend the legs out. We're going to work just a little bit more from our upright position. So we're going to inhale and exhale, roll up to sitting. And we're going to roll back down. So we're just going to do that 2 more times. Hey, Bryn. Hi, Bryn. You know what's funny, Bryn? You remember that picture you made of Muchacho? Do you remember the one you drew, Muchacho? Sierra. Oh, well, you tell her the picture that tell her that Sierra put it in a new picture frame for us. Yeah. It matches the other family pictures. Good. Good. And one more. We're going to stay lifted. Here we are. All right. So here, if you happen to have a band handy and want to use it over your feet, you're welcome to. My bands are way too far away for me to grab. But if you do, you'd put it over your feet, make sure it's secure. We're going to roll back into C-curve, hold it. Good. And then all of us are going to bring our hands in. Those of us without bands, this is going to be harder. Those of you with bands will feel the muscles work, but this will be your hard moment, yeah? So we exhale, inhale, reach, yeah? Here's a straight on view, just like that. And as we pull back, see how my hands are close together, right? They come right to the chest. So I call that Wonder Twin hands, right? Wonder Twin powers activate. Pulling right in, good, that's it. Yes, you got it, good, that's better. All the way up there, good. Yes, good. Eloise is right on. That's it, good. One more time. Good, arms get to come forward. We reach out. You guys with bands, reach back. And all of us will do the same. Just so you keep some tension there. There's your half boomerang. Good. Coming back up, good. So again, those of you with bands, you're going to feel yourself pulling against your band. Those of us without bands, we imagine it. We're active through the front, pulling against that invisible force. Good. We're going to rotate to the side and then rotate to the side. We're keeping the fists close to the chest, right? They're staying right in front of your sternum. So watch that it doesn't want to sneak over to your armpit. You're making your sternum pull that band over, which means you're making your obliques pull that band over. That's it. Good. Good. One more each way. Good. And then all the way up. And again, hands come out to the side and back for your half boomerang. Should feel good. Yeah. All right. So then we get to add on an opening. So again, imagine your force if you don't happen to be holding a band. We're going to scoop back in the C curve, rotate to the side, and then pull open. So those of you without bands, it's a little harder in a different way because you have nothing to balance against. We go right to the other side, exhale, pull open. We'll do one more each way before we come back up. That's it. Those of you with bands, you have to make sure you're holding onto your center as you stretch out because it's going to be tempting to hyperflex your back. Yeah, good. Come all the way back up, half boomerang, press back. That's it, good. That's it. And let's do one more set, 2 on each side. I just want to see what's going on with you guys. So here we go. I'm going to start the other way, rotating to the side, extending out, holding deeper in the belly, right across that C curve. Extend out, open up the front of that arm. Good. Extend out. Good. And extend out. Yeah, good. And then back all the way up. Good. And then pressing back one more time. Nice. You okay, Catherine? Okay. Just pausing. Okay. All right. Feel good? So if you happen to have a band and want to use it for your leg circles, feel free. Just take one foot out, make sure it stays secure on that other one, and you'll just hold on to that band as you come down. I obviously have no band, and that's okay too if you have no band. So those of you with a band, remember you can hold it crossed if you want more support, open for less support, and then both straps in the opposite hand if you want more resistance. Yeah, we're going to start inhaling across your center line, exhaling up around the outside. That's it. Good. Good. And looking for that nice stable center. So remember when we were standing and we said, what is the distance between the top of your head and your foot? I want you to think about that on the mat. Can you press your foot along your mat and farther away from you? Feel your hip also pressing down on that same side. Let's reverse direction in the leg, but we keep that supporting side long. We keep reaching down. That's it. And all the way out the other end. Good. Good. Nice. One more. Keep working on that length. Good. That leg just to come down. Find the support on the ground before you lift the other one. My friends with bands, be careful when you switch feet. All right, and then start looking for your length. Not just in the one that's in the air, but the one on the ground. That heel on the ground is pressing down and away. Notice what happens to that butt cheek. Yeah, yes. Hello, glutes. Good. And with the glutes anchored to the mat, notice how you can lengthen your spine further away. Good. Let's reverse direction if you haven't already. That's it. Feel your space. Use it up. Yeah. Good. Nice, Nara. Good. Good. And if that feels even, Steven, I think that's about right. Good. Then we can bring that leg down to the ground. Good. We're going to bend those knees. If you have a band, you can use your band here. We're going to do a little small knee pull. You'll hold it so that you have lots of slack on the ends. You'll bring your legs in a tabletop and press your hands on either side of your legs so that the band is stretched over your thighs and down this way, yeah? Those of us without a band, you have a choice. You can have just hands forward, hands behind your head, or if you want to give yourself a little resistance, you're going to bend your elbows and put your hands right on the front of your thighs with me. So collarbones open, ribs in, belly button in, pubic bone in, right? Inhale, serve your little silver platter. Exhale, if you have no band like me, you keep your arms still. You keep pulling your legs in, trying to push your hands, but your hands don't give up. Inhale out. Exhale. Bring your knees in, but notice how my hands won't let them go any further. Yeah? That comes from here. Those of you with your bands over your thighs, you keep driving those hands forward while your knees try to push against the band. Remember, you have a lot of slack hanging off the end of your band. You have just a little piece in between that's taut, right? Those of you with your bands. It shouldn't be easy. Yeah? That makes sense? So a lot of slack hanging off the ends, little piece in the middle. Good. Am I the only one who doesn't have their band today? Oh, you too? Okay, me and Melissa. Good. Good. All right, go ahead and pull that in for a little rest. So if you feel your back when you bring that leg in, that tells you your high abdominals are likely not helping. You've let them pop and you're stressing right here at the lumbar thoracic junction. Okay? So, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, so Nara felt a stretch across her low back. That's fabulous. So if you do this and you really allow the transverse abdominis to drop in, it feels almost like the back broadens. That was a cue I didn't understand for at least the first 3 years that I was doing Pilates. And I don't still understand the manifestation of that because the transverse abdominis is contracting, but the way it's drawing things in gives, I think, the intercostals and the lumbars a little break from the psoas. So yes, the answer is good thing. So, all right, ready to add on rotation? Suzanne, do you get that too? Do you understand that one? Do you have insight to share? Oh, good. Uh-huh. Yeah. And then pulling. Okay. Good. That's what my mom called it too. Flat tire. So, adding rotation. Those of you with a band, you still are holding your band across both thighs, right? It's coming across both thighs. As you pull in, you're just going to side bend and push, try to push it down to your ankle on one side. So you'll notice I still have the band across here. Oh, there's a band. Huh. Right there. So, sorry, duh. So, right, so here you're going to pull it in and push, right? Pull it in and push to the side. Those of you without a band, we're going to take both hands to one side as you go in and out. I want you to watch the elbow on the side that you're on. Let that guy stay tucked in. If it comes out at all, you're going to start to feel neck up here. We don't want you to feel that. I don't want you to feel that. I care about you and don't want that to happen. So try 4 to 6 on one side, 4 to 6 on the other side. Sheila, you okay? Okay. Just checking. You okay, Mary, in the back? Okay. All right, good. Yeah. So Lisa, can you give yourself resistance with one of your hands? Support with one hand and resist with the other? Yep, just try it. Your hand. So as you come bending to the side, this leg is trying to come toward you, right? They go away and then they try to come in like that. So as you bend toward that left hand, or now it's your right hand. So as you bend toward your right hand, push your right leg into your hand, but don't let your hand give up. There you go. Ha ha! I can see that. So as you go toward that right hand, the one on your leg, push with that leg and resist with the hand. Make sense? Okay. All right. Looks like most of you are... Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Yeah. So she's noting that she's keeping a hand here so that she can keep it out of the neck. Totally fine, you guys. Totally fine. That's important. So let's have a little head down time for just a moment before we get into the fives. We'll have some tick-tock. So legs up to the sky. We're going to inhale, tip those hips over. Exhale, push the bottom thigh against the top one. And repeat that side. We're going to do 5 on that side. Remember, my spine-minding friends, pelvis stays still. The legs slide for you and only for you guys. The rest of us, they must stay glued together. The ankle bones stay in the same plane together. Yeah? That's it. Good. When you get through 5 each way, you get to come back to your first side. But I think everyone's just still working on finishing the first side, yeah? Good. I should have said, if anybody has a band and they want to use it and you're not feeling this one, if you have trouble feeling this one, put it across your inner thigh. See how it's like that? Then when you pull, you have something to really pull against. Noticing the arm is staying out here. And you can feel yourself pull all the way across that belly, yeah? And then to change sides, you just flip it around the other way. Much better. And if you don't have a band, but you want to feel what all the excitement is about, just take your hand there. Sometimes it works with the opposite hand. Sometimes it works better with the same hand. But as long as the hand is trying to hold the leg and the leg has to work against it, you should get that cross feeling. I feel it better all the way across if it's my opposite hand. It's also less balance. So I have to work harder at balancing, which is a good thing. Now I'm all tangled. That makes sense? Okay, good. Good. All right. So when you get both sides and you feel happy in those inner thighs and obliques, we're ready to come back up and hit our 5s. So we'll take one leg out, one leg in. Good. And again, you can use that leg to help you get up. Then bring your throat back into place, right? So if you get up and it's all about your nose, hold your spine and let your throat come back, yeah? Then take a breath and exhale, go. That's it. And of course, at any time, feel free to use your hands as marker. If you need to put them back here and remind your throat to come back into your hands and then lift up for your spine, you can do that too. Why not? Yeah, be the best you, right? Don't worry about matching anybody else. Try to find your best positioning, your healthiest place for that spine. Good, because then we get to add rotation. You know, I love rotation. So we're going to go to the side. Good. Now you remember earlier when you were anchoring those sits bones, right? Anchor them here. Feel the weight of them on the mat. You're going to feel that help turn on your low belly a little more. Good. We'll do one more each way. That's it. Good. Very nice. Bring it back to center. Quick little rest. One leg is up and one leg is out. I'm going to round that ankle for a moment. Let's round it the other way. Yeah, happy ankle mobility moment. Good. All right, pull yourself up into your bow. Drop your shoulders. Elbows drop just a little bit. Good. Straighten that leg just a little more. Yes, good. And then let's switch. Good. 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 Nice. One more on each side. We're going to pause right there. Keep the leg up. Let yourself roll back down to the floor. Inhale, exhale, roll up to that leg again. Now climb it. Pull yourself up, up, up. It's time to climb a tree. So you can see my leg looks like it's all the way up, and that looks pretty cool, but it's not honest. I have to rotate my pelvis onto my sits bones. That's where I can bring that leg from. That's my honest place, yeah? So you want to be on the front of your sits bones. Take your hands underneath your thigh, push the heel down, push the heel up. 3 more. Down and up. Challenge yourself to stay on the front of your sits bones. Rock forward even more, Mary, even if that means you have to bend the other knee a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Bend that knee if you have to. Good. On the last one, scoop your belly in, round back down. Good. Dun, 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 dun. Good. All the way down. Give it a little pull. Let your arms release overhead. Inhale, exhale, round back up. Climb that leg. Climb that tree. That's it. Good. And again, rock forward, rock forward, rock forward, all the way onto the front of your sits bone. Good. And if you need to, bend this knee to make that happen, right? Good. Underneath we hold, and nice and tall. Push. Good. 3 more. Push. 2 more. Push. Nice. Nice positioning, Eloise. Good. And then scoop that belly and round back down. Yeah, that was a nice straight moment. Oops. Good. All the way back down. Give it one little pull. And then scissor switch your legs. Good. Now give that leg a little pull. Find the one that's on the ground. Can you press that thigh down to the ground for a moment? Good. All right. Inhale, exhale, climb that leg. Climb, 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 climb. And again, don't fool yourself. We want to be honest here. You rotate so we're on the front of our sits bone. That's it. Good. Then reach under that thigh. Get your... Oh, did I my... Hello, hello? Hello, hello, hello? Okay. Oh, no. Mark? One moment, please. This is the part in the show where the video freezes and I am booted off of Zoom. Yeah? I know. Yeah, you win. And Sheila, yours I want you to do breathing bridges. Judith also, and Mary in the back, breathing bridges. So remember, breathing bridges are the ones with the arms overhead. And that's just to make sure that you keep your collarbones open and your shoulders wide. Especially as life catches up to us, right? We tend to hunch in and pull in. So I really want you to have that sense of pulling the spine down away from your hands. And anyone else who wants to do that version as well, feel free. If you've been at your computer longer than you wanted to this week, this is a nice way to really get that front line to open back up again. You can't see this, but there's a dog right here and his toy. There you go. Good. Yeah. Nice. Good. All right. So then we're going to all come up. We'll bring the hands back to our sides, come back up into our bridge, and then we're going to find that supporting foot, really drive the heel into the ground. Feel the heel push down, not the knee, the heel. And then you're going to bring your other leg up in a table stop. Good. Now we're going to lower the hip down in neutral, lift the hip up, and find that supporting heel. Push it down. Lower the hip and lift. Good. And lower. Good. And lift. Good. Sorry, you guys hear him growl at me because I didn't throw his toy. Oh, craziness. Good. Last 2. Good, nice. And last one, we're going to hold that lift, and I want you to just pulse. And by pulse, I mean push down into the supporting heel. I want it to be very mindful that it's coming from that heel drive into the ground and not from you lifting your back up. Your back is just going along for the ride. Does that make sense? Yeah, really let me see the heel do the work. Good. Last 2. And last 1. That leg in the sky comes down. Check and make sure you're in parallel. Find the new supporting heel, right? The one that was in the air is now your new supporting leg. Press that heel into the ground. The other leg lifts up in a tabletop. And we lower in neutral. And we lift. Good. And lower in neutral. And lift. Good. That's it. Good. Yeah, you guys look good. I'm trying to look all around the room there. That's it. Give me a sense that it's coming from your heel. I want to see the heel push a hole into the ground. Yep, even more from your heel, less from your knee, Catherine. Yeah, power. Good. Good. Good, Eloise. I saw you catch that spine. Good. Good. We're going to hold it up and we're going to pulse. Just pulse by pushing the heel into the ground. Imagine lengthening your Achilles into your heel, right? Lengthening the back of your heel down into the floor. Should be more intense in that booty, and there should be a happy little hollowing in between your hip bones. That's it. Good. If you're feeling a crick in your back, make sure your waistline is long and that you haven't collapsed up on one side. 3 more presses. Good. Good. And then that foot gets to come down. Both heels drive into the ground. The hips lift. And then we round all the way down. Round, 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 round. Nice. Good. Let's roll right onto our side. See how that hand catches you on the side? We're going to do a little side push-up. Someone's on patrol. So collarbones open. Now I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this. One is giving yourself a little support from the elbow. Set your shoulder and then push the rest of the way. Let the elbow help catch you and then ease yourself back down. Yeah? So letting this elbow help you get up. Push. Letting it help catch you and control. I don't want you to put all your weight on this arm on purpose. We're trying to use it just enough to get you through the tough spots with this hand. Now, if you feel strong enough, your goal is to be able to, lift off the ground, right? Without using that elbow, right? Trying to keep it up off the ground, yeah? So pushing like that. Makes sense? We're gonna go for 4 to 5 good ones, right? So 4 to 5 that we haven't cheated by simply rolling forward to get up, because that would be the easy way. No. 4 to 5 where we made ourselves work through it. That's it. Good. I know. Me too. Good. Are you okay, Judith? Oh, your shoulder. I forgot about your shoulder. Shoot. Well, no. Okay, squats are always good. So those of you who are down with me still, you have this elbow here. We're just going to press up enough so that you can bring your elbow underneath you, right? Yep, and then we're going to have a little plank. And as we plank, we're going to go right into a star with a hydrant leg, right? So it's a low plank on the knee with a hydrant leg. That's it. Good. Good. Now, if you're feeling very energetic today and you want to do that full out on your straight legs, you feel free. If you feel somewhere in between, kick that leg out straight. Yeah? That's it. Good. Good. 2 more. We're a star. Good. 1 more. You're a star. That's it. Good. Good. And bring that in. Good. I'm going to bring myself up onto the hand because we're going to all stretch our feet out. We're going to take the top foot, put it in front of the other foot. So you're staggered. Good. Take a breath. Exhale, lift. Good. All right. So now you're up in that high side plank. We're going to sneak the bottom out from under you and then think about lifting it. Maybe you can. Maybe today it's just the thought. Yep. If you can, tap down and touch it. Now, if you'd rather stay down here on your knees, you won't be lifting that bottom leg, but you will reach down and tap it. So you get the same engagement through your obliques as you do that. I want you to pay attention, especially those of you on your knees. You're still pushing down into that hand. So the hip stays up, right? This is a no-no. This is a no-no, right? I want you to keep that hip up. Yes. Makes sense? How are we doing? So Judith, you can do this one at a wall, Judith. This is good to set your shoulder, right? So if you come to the wall, point your elbow down. So don't let it come up. You point it down. And then you can hold yourself leaning into that wall. Nice way to start building that serratus strength back up. Okay? All right, how are we? How's my gang? Ready to try the other side? Yes, we can't wait. Okay, so where do we begin? We begin all the way down here. So again, remember the first ones we do, we can totally use this elbow for help, right? Push down, feel the oblique lift, feel this hand take over as you push the rest of the way. Feel the elbow hit the ground, right, gently, and then ease you back down. So again, pressing down, feel that lift, push down into the top hand, good, then ease it down and all the way down. So you want to start noticing how little you can rely on this elbow, right? Use it less and less and less. Especially on the way down, that's where you'll build more eccentric strength, right? So holding that elbow up off the ground till the very last minute. Maybe you can make it all the way down. That's exciting. Maybe not, but maybe you'll go further than before, right? It's all good. Check the shoulder, right? Watch that shoulder. As it moves, it stays away from your neck, right? It's gonna come forward, it's gonna come backwards, but it doesn't come upward. It stays here, yeah? Good. Good, yes, I know. Me too. Good. Oh, all right. I think that's about 5, yes? I think so. So we can have our forearm on the ground. We're going right into our star. So up, good, and then down. Good. You're not throwing the toy, Lovey. Up and down. Good. And lift. And again, if you want more challenge, you can do that full out plank. Or somewhere in between, you can come up and lift the leg. Yeah, that's it. Good. That's right. Nice. Good. Good. Can I see 2 more? 2 more. Judith, lift that leg. Lift the leg too. I want to see you get that side hip strength. Yeah, you can. Oh, I see. Okay, good. All right. That counts. That counts. All right. So then we're going to lift ourselves all the way up. We're going to extend the legs out with the bottom leg in front. Good. Square up that armpit. Good. And then lift up. Good. Hold that for a minute. Check that you're in your hands, the fingertips. Good. And then you can take that front leg, bring it a little bit forward. Think about lifting it, or maybe do. Yep. And then if that feels okay, then take that hand and reach for it. Yeah? And remember, you can do this on your knee instead, reaching down and up, right? Down, scooping the belly in and up, keeping that hip lifted. That's it. Good. Good. Now, if you're standing, that can be done too. I'm holding onto the wall, scooping that belly in and tapping down. Scooping and tapping. Maybe you just hit the knee. Doesn't matter. As long as you really work to get that leg up and feel your belly help pull it in, that's all that counts. Yes? Okay. So those of you who have to leave right at 11, I totally get it. We are going to take a moment for a swan. So we're going to come onto our bellies. That's it. Heels together. Collarbones open. Good. Take a nice breath and float that sternum up. Shoulder blades pull. That's it. Good. And easy down. And again, little lift. Good. Nice. And easy down. Good. Now press into those hands. Let yourself tuck the elbows towards your waist. Get a little higher off the mat, wherever that happens to be for you. Good. Inhale at the top. Good. And exhale. Bring it back down. When you come back down, can you imagine your throat trying to stay up toward the sky? Yeah. So as you lower, keep pulling your throat up toward the back of your spine, right? Keep pulling it up, keep pulling it up, keep pulling it up. That's it. Good. Yeah. Nice. Nice. That looked nice all the way across. That was Eloise, Lisa, Nara, Catherine, that whole row. Good. Good, Suzanne. Good. Now the next time we come down, we're going to lift our legs at the same time. So feel your buns on. As you lower, keeping that throat up, you're going to let your feet come off the ground and lift up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, push into your hands. See if you can keep your toes off the floor. Good. With your knees staying straight. So no cheating by just bending your knees. I know, because that would be a me thing to do. Good. Yeah, I saw that, Catherine. Good. Good. That's it. Reach to those legs. Good. Reach to those thighs for me. That's it, Suzanne. Yes, thighs, thighs, thighs. Good, Lisa. And when you come down, those legs can come up a little more. I know they can. Just a hair. Uh-huh. Yes, good. All right, go ahead and scoop the belly up and in and sit back in little child's pose. Push back. Good. Take a nice breath in, and as you exhale, lift up into a high C cat. Pubic bone pulling in, head is heavy. Good, and then relax back down. Good. Yeah, feel your tail pull back. Good. Take your hands over to one corner, push away. Good. And then over to the other corner, push away. Good. And then back to center, push that mat. Come up on all fours again. This time slide your left leg out and your right arm out. We're going to have a little body balance. Good. So remember your imaginary wall from your butt to the back of your ribs. Lift the front of you up to that wall. That's it. Good. Straighten your leg out along that wall. Good. One more breath there. Good. Bring that on in. Nice round C curve. And then other side. So once you feel it, pull the ribs up and in. Know where your low ribs are touching that imaginary wall, right? The front ribs, bring the back ribs to that imaginary wall. That's it. Good. Breathe through that. That's it. That's nice, Eloise. I can see your buns from here. Good. Good. And then bring that in. Good. Nice big rounded cat. And then a sassy cat to one side. And then a sassy cat to the other side. And then back to center. Tuck those toes under. Lift the hips up. Press those hips back as far as you can. See if you can push back so far that your arms end up on either side of your head. Good. Now lift your left leg up to the sky. Keep pushing back. Good. Tail up to the sky. Good. Now pull that toe as far away as you can from your hands. Your hands are trying to push the opposite direction as far away as they can from your hips. Good. Bring that down. Take a breath. Exhale. The other leg comes back up. And again, reach that toe as far as you can. Reach it not over your body, but high to the sky. Push the hands in the opposite direction. Really push. Good. And then swing that leg down. Walk the hands towards your feet. Good. And then round back up. All the way up to the sky. Oh. Good. Take a breath. Open that chest up as you bring the arms down. Good. And inhale up. Good. Exhale out. Good. We should hopefully feel that the arms are moving a little freer now. Yes, getting some of those kinks out. Good. Good. And one more. Bring it in. Good. Now come down in a spine twist. Opening to your right. Pulling those arms apart. Good. Back up to the center and to the other side. Good. Back up to center. We'll do one more each way. That's it. Good. And last one. Good. Take those arms back up to center. We're bringing them down into double doors. So elbows into your waist. Good. We're just going to drive the thumbs back for 3, 2, 1. Reach out. Good. And again, drive those thumbs back. 3, 2, 1. Reach out. Good. And last time, bring it in. Good. Moving from the top of that arm bone. 3, 2, 1. Reach out. Good. And then pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. Ah, very nice. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. I will try to edit out the part where I'm trying to find the Wi-Fi when you get your replay. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate that. Good. Thank you. You guys are so good to me.